So in yesterday's video, Wake and Bake with xCodeh, I mentioned that I had a life story that I wanted to tell you guys that was fresh off the bat, just happened the other day. And I wanted to share this story with you guys because I thought it was really funny. So without further ado, I wonder how many times I've said that in my videos. Without further ado, let's get on with this life story. So like I said, this happened around 2 days ago. So I'd actually just gotten back from the Maine adventure, from actually visiting my buddies up in Maine. And I get a call from one of my friends asking if they wanted to hang out that actually lives pretty close by me. I answer the phone, and I'm like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, yo, you back yet? And I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? And he's like, yo, let's chill, let's take some dabs. So I immediately think, man, I'm kind of tired, but fuck it, I want to take some dabs, let's do it. So I get my things together, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to bring my nice rig, because I literally just got back. It was actually coincidental, like, I literally just walked into my room. So I literally just walked in the door, and I just got a call from this person. So I didn't even take out my rig, didn't unwrap it or anything from when I bought it. So I just put my backpack back on, and then I went outside and got picked up by my friend. So I didn't have to wrap the rig up or anything, it was all ready to go. And I was so excited to show my friend this rig, because I knew that he was into glass. And I especially knew that he was into dabs, and that's basically what my piece was made for. So I get in his car, I'm kind of telling him about a few things that I did up in Maine. We finally get to his house. We go up to his living room, and I remember taking out my piece, showing him. He really liked the octopus on it, and like the opal in the center of it, which is actually one of my personal favorite parts about it. There's an opal in it, which is actually my birthstone, so that's cool as fuck. But I remember getting the water level right, and he handed me this dab. And he takes dabs a lot more than I do. He's always got like a bunch of oil. He's always got like just a bunch of pieces all just out, ready to hit. So whenever I go over to this buddy's house, I always know that he takes bigger dabs. I always know that he's going to take more dabs than me. And I always got to pace myself. I always got to stay at my level, because you never want to go too far. I mean, a lot of people like to, but with dabs, I kind of just like to take it easy. I don't like to go all out. That is absolute honesty. I mean, sometimes I do, obviously, but But I remember looking over, and he handed me a metal dabber, and at the end of this metal dabber was this fucking glob. The size of the dab that he handed me looked about halfway equivalent to a custom Grow 420 dab. That man takes some serious dabs, but the dab that he placed on the dabber to hand me was about half of that. It was a pretty fucking fat glob, and on top of it, it was some like platinum OG shatter. So I grab it, and I didn't say anything. Usually when he handed me a dab that was too big, I'd be like, hey man, could you like break that in half or something? I'm actually that guy. Sometimes if you hand me a dab that's gonna kill me, I'm gonna be like, nah dude, I can't do this. Hand me a joint the size of a baseball bat and I'll hit it until it's gone, but hand me a huge dab, I just can't do it, man. So he's heating up my rig, and I'm sitting there kind of just, my heart's racing a little bit, getting a little nervous, mouth's getting a little dry. The anticipation's killing me. And then so I'm sitting there watching the quartz go from red hot to, the quartz color, just cooling down, just contemplating life and all of my decisions that I'm about to make in the next 30 seconds, because I don't wait 30 seconds for this quartz nail to cool down like I'm supposed to. I wait about 10 to 15 seconds. I fucking slam the glob on the quartz nail, and I inhale, and I just know literally by the time that I got half of the dab onto the nail, like half of the dab was into the rig, that I knew that it is game over. It was over. It was just death at its definition. Absolute death. My lungs felt like they shriveled up, like that episode of SpongeBob when Sandy loses her suit and her lungs just shrivel up. I'm like, I start coughing so bad. And this homie, and if you're watching this, bro, you are the motherfucking homie. My friend goes into the other room, and he grabs a water bottle, and that's not what makes him a homie. This bro uncaps the water bottle and hands it to me. He uncapped the water bottle. If any of your friends, or if you've been in this situation, know what this feels like of just dying off of a huge dab, that is like the most convenient thing anybody could do. So I take it and I start fucking slamming back water, coughing my brains out. I can't breathe. It's like, I'm having all those short breaths because I just fucking died. And I remember getting to the point where it was just like, I was trying to focus on trying to breathe, but at the same time, it was just a rush of the high of just filling my eyes and just making it feel so heavy. And I was just getting so overwhelmed and starting to sweat and stuff because I had a long sleeve shirt and a jacket on for some reason. So I start to take off my jacket and I'm like, ooh, just fucking dying. I can't even talk that much. And then I see my friend over there taking a fucking worm glob, like 4 times the size of the dab I just took. And I'm like, oh my god. And then things start to get really negative. Things start to get bad. I started to get really overwhelmed, really paranoid, and just I felt like I was gonna puke and I just couldn't breathe. It wasn't really like I was gonna puke. It really wasn't like that. It was just like, it felt like my lungs and my throat were just so hot and I needed to go outside because it was cold outside. So I just wanted to go outside and just get some cold air in my lungs. So I'm like, dude, I need to go outside, man. I need to go outside. And he's like, all right, dude, sounds good. And I go over to his front door and it's locked. It's straight locked up. It's got like 4 different locks on it. And I go back and I'm like, dude, I don't know how to fucking do that, man. And he's like, all right, man, we'll just relax. And then I sat down and I tried to calm down without going outside. I tried my damn hardest. I'm sitting there fucking trying to just relax, get out of this bad cycle of thoughts. And just like, I remember like my throat just felt like it was like closing because it was so dry and so like agitated almost. Like it almost felt like I just fucking swallowed like a flaming shot or something and just like my throat was on fire. I've never done that, but still, it's just the only way I could describe it, man. And then I actually had to ask again and I was like, dude, I really need to go outside just for a second. And this is where the story gets fucking crazy. This is where it's so fucking funny too, man. He starts unlocking the door and I go outside, and immediately when I step outside, I'm like, dude, sorry, man, I just gotta step outside for a second. I am so high right now. And I said that. I said it word for word, exactly like that. And I was saying it as I was stepping out his door, and I looked to my left, his neighbor's standing right there. Right there. As I was saying, dude, I'm so high right now. Like, right next to me. And the only thing I could think to do was to just go with it. I just acted like I didn't give a fuck. I just kept walking. My friend didn't follow me. He went back inside, but I just kept walking. And I went kind of down to this porch area. And I was just leaning up against the porch, just like, oh my gosh, it felt so nice. The cool breeze on the back of my neck. And just like, I could feel the air going into my lungs. It was actually fucking crazy. It felt so nice to be outside. And I remember just drinking like half of the water bottle. And immediately feeling so much better. And then I got fresh air, and it was just great from there. I went back upstairs. I ended up like wrapping everything up, but I remember just like having, it was kind of like an anxiety attack or like a panic attack. And I haven't had that in so long from a dab, or so long. And I actually don't think it was the dab itself. I think I just took it too hot. It was just too much, like just the heat, just something about it just fucking got me. Has this ever happened to you guys? I'm sure that, everybody's taken a dab too hot, but I wonder if this has happened to someone else. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, oh yeah, Cody, you're just a pussy, you can't take a dab. Man, I take dabs all the time, and I've taken dabs bigger than the glob that he gave me many times. I sincerely think it was just too hot. But like I said, let me know in the comments down below if anything like this has happened to you guys. And I want you guys to have a fantastic day. Stay high, stay lifted. Peace!